Good afternoon and welcome to Midcap Radar. I'm Reema Tendulkar and with me is Sonal Bhutra, and these are the top stories that we're tracking at 1:30 p.m. Stocks surge after a big upswing in US equities despite a worrying inflation print. IT and financials lead the charge while realty and industrials lag. Midcaps are relative underperformers.
Federal Bank reports strong Q2 performance as the bank reports beat on net profit and net interest income, while asset quality also improves.
Focus shifts to Midcap IT now. Mindtree delivers an all-round beat in the second quarter. Brokerages Morgan Stanley, Nomura raise target prices. Science slips as revenues and margins miss estimates, although the company has maintained the guidance for FY23. L&T Infotech gains ahead of earnings tomorrow.
Angel One surges after posting record revenue in the second quarter. Anand Rathi Wealth too trades higher after a strong set of second quarter numbers. All right, those are the top headlines that we are tracking this Friday afternoon. Like the markets, Reema and I are also in the Friday mood, right? So we are looking forward to the weekend. But for now, as we talk about the markets, up in the green, there has been some selling from the top, but nothing to complain about. It's a 278-point rally on the Nifty. We have the Midcap Index, which is doing well as well. Three stocks in the favor of advances versus one in the favor of declines, and it is really the Bank Nifty which is working for the bulls today. So that index up 2%, sitting with gains of 830 points. So apart from the market cues, the global cues, also watching out for the weekend, Reema.
Absolutely. And you know, by the end of the week, this week neither belongs to the Bears or the Bulls, because the Nifty is absolutely flat. For the entire week. The midcaps, though, have underperformed. The midcap index at the current juncture is likely to go home with a cut of close to about 1.5%. Hemen Kapadia of KRChoksey Securities is now joining in for a technical check on the markets. Hemen, a pretty good rebound, largely sustained, but we're still within that trading band. How would you How would you view today's up move, and what's the future trajectory?
A very good afternoon to you, Reema. Thank you for having me. Like you said, a welcome rebound, and thank God it's Friday. But more importantly, like you pointed out, we still remain within the range. The broad range is between 16.8 and 17.4. Currently, the range is between 17,400 and 16,950. So, yes, despite everything, we still remain range bound. On the price side, we've been resilient vis-a-vis the world markets. The VIX has thankfully come down to sub 19. Sub 18, and then we become more confident of this sustaining, frankly speaking. The DXY is down, Reema. So, and I believe in the near term, there could be some more downside there. So, frankly speaking, we are in a happy space, but we need to take out 17,430 for this to fructify into an upside. We've been corrective for what, half a dozen weeks now. And now 17,430 needs to be taken out. So, till then, yes, we're positive, but this gap today is slightly disconcerting. Normally, gaps have a tendency to get covered up, Reema. So I believe in the next couple of days or next 3-4 trading sessions, there could be a little bit of pressure when the market tries to cover up the gap.
Okay. So that is about the market moves and the headline index as well. What about individual stocks?
Individual stocks, there are pockets of opportunities. Firstly, a buy call on Balkrishna Industries. Higher tops, higher bottoms on the daily chart. Oversold. Mechanical indicators have given a crossover buy. So a bounce is underway, which is going to get even slightly more potent now. So a buy on Balkrishna Industries at 1935, stop loss 1910, target of 1985. Secondly, going with IT, I think the way IT stocks have rebounded, I think the whole month, barring exceptions, IT index is expected to do well. So buy call on Intellect Design Arena. One can buy Intellect at 535, stop loss 520, target 565. Same logic, oversold, medium-term supports, positive divergences, indicator buys. And lastly, a buy call on Shriram Transport Finance Corporation. We're in an ascending triangle formation. We haven't broken out. The breakout actually comes in at 1220, but it seems set. So buy on Shriram Transport Finance at 1210, stop loss 1190, the target of 1250. It's a slightly modest target. If the market sustains, I believe it can be overshot.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for joining us, taking us through your technical picks, and have a great weekend ahead.